Hello and welcome back to Thunderbluff. We logged out in Undercity, but I went real quick and killed something and hit level 26. So here we are, about ready to go get our level 26 talents. But before we do that, I thought I would actually finally work on some first aid. So real quick, let's go ahead and get to the next level of first aid. I think it's 115, right? Yeah. Alright, there we go. So now we can make heavy wool bandages, which are better than the wool bandages we were already making. They used to heal 161, now they heal 301. Clearly I've not needed to use very many bandages. In fact, I'm not sure if I've used a single one yet, now that I think about it. But it's still good to have for any class, even if you can use healing. Alright, what do you got for me at level 26? Magma totem? Okay, so that's a new fire totem. So it does AoE fire damage every 2 seconds. I don't think I really want that. Ooh, Farsight. Oh, that's a good one. You can look far off in the distance. We'll definitely take that one. And we got a new Flame Tongue. Ooh, that's a tough call. So it's always good, in my opinion, to have 2 different weapon enhancements available, just in case you're fighting mobs that are immune to one, just like we experienced in SFK briefly, where I could not use Frostbrand. But we're gonna get another one at 28. So I don't know if it's worth buying, because we're also gonna get Wind Fury at 30, which is pretty awesome. So we'll pass. We'll pass on Flame Tongue. Still no mail. And oh, we get Mana Spring Totem. This is a water totem. And basically, instead of healing like Healing Stream Totem does, it restores mana for everybody in the party. So that's fantastic for everyone. Except for people who don't use mana, obviously. So even in a dungeon... oh, Farsight, yeah. So even in a dungeon where, you know, you can put down Healing Stream Totem, but ideally only one person's getting hit. It's not really doing that much, but everyone's using mana, so that is a great one. Let's do that. Excuse me. Okay, so what are we doing next? I don't even remember. We'll be going to BFD soon. Maybe at 27? That sounds pretty good. Maybe later at 26. We'll see how long it takes to hit 27. It definitely won't be this episode. I think I want to go back to the Barrens. There's a couple more quests down in the southern area that I would like to do. So I think we can just wrap those up now.
Peace, friend. Go in peace.
We still never did counterattack. I'm wondering if at level 26 we should probably be able to handle that guy. Like I said, he's an elite. At this point, I think we might just drop that one though, since there's really no reason for us to be up in the crossroads area anymore. We'll see. Oh yeah, we can turn in our letter to, do we still have it? Yeah, there it is. We'll turn in our letter to the guy at the lift, even if we're not heading into Thousand Needles yet. And we can use our last little bit of blood shards. We can get one last spirit buff. So this guy continues to offer those blood shard things even after you've completed all his quests, so might as well keep using them. Quests that we're heading down here to do are given by a Tauren that is wandering up and down the road, similar to the one that was doing that in Mulgore, except instead of wanting us to take out the Ventrico like that guy, this guy actually wants us to take out some dwarves that are doing something similar, I think. They're excavating. I'm not sure what they're looking for. But he's pretty pissed off about it, so we'll take care of it. There he is. Found him pretty high up here, which is nice. Gan Stone Spire.
Well met.
In solitude I wander these roads. The dwarves of Bael Modan show no respect for my land. Horrendous blasts drive holes deep into the ground as noisy machines rip apart the hills. Lands which once served as home and provider to my tribe are now riddled with destructive dwarves. Attempts at reaching a diplomatic resolution have failed. Now's the time for decisive action. Drive the dwarves from the Bael Modan excavation by force, and bring to me the journal of their leader, Prospector Kazgorm.
Farewell.
Okay, so he wants us to kill a bunch of them. 15 excavators, 5 foremen, and Kazgorm himself. So out to the left here, that's a dwarven bunker, or whatever you want to call it, built into the hills there. So clearly they've been here for a while, if they managed to get that all entrenched in there. And then they've got an excavation site here. But just in case, before I forget, I want to keep running and drop off this letter, because I'm pretty confident that if I get working on that quest first, I'll forget to come do this before I turn it in. So if we keep coming south here, at the very, very southern tip, see a bunch more of these thorns looking this way. And if we keep going, we got more this way as well. So this is Razorfen Crawl, which is a 30-ish instance, I think. I can't remember. And then this one's Razorfen Downs, which is like 40-ish, low 40s, something like that. And here's our guy at the lift. So we're approaching 1,000 needles, which is actually pretty cool. Trying not to fall off the cliff here. Basically, it's just another, you know, red rock, barren type looking place, but with all of these mesas. Oh, you know what? We've got Farsight. Why don't we use it? Let's use Farsight. Let's go look at this Tauren looking area over here. So there we go. I can look all the way over here. And doesn't look like there's anything going on. This is actually an enemy Tauren area. I think it might be the Grim Totems again. I don't remember.
Greetings.
You have news from Magrin Earthbinder? This is great news. I've been sitting here guarding this hunk of wood for too long. Now I can spend some time with my family. Yippee!
Goodbye.
Good for you, buddy. Grish. Get out of here.
How may I aid you?
Brave. Okay, he wants me to go to
Ancestor.
the main town in 1,000 Needles, so we'll pick that one up when we actually go there. We're not quite ready. I'd say 26 is probably about as low as you'd want to be going there. We could go there and get started, but clearly we're behind. We have not even started questing in Hillsbrad or in Ashenvale yet, so we're going to hold off on 1,000 Needles for a few more levels at least. Alright, back to matters at hand. What do we got? Got a... there we go, rogue. Another player in here. We might party up, we'll see. So the excavators are the ones with the torches that are wandering around. I'm actually going to do my best to cut through here. This might not work out. Uh-oh, that didn't work out. Go figure, right as I was about to say that. So the foreman, or what's his name, prospector, is back in the back over here. So we're gonna make our way that way. Got another foreman coming in. I wonder if I can interrupt their torch toss. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Always when you need that last hit. Misses. Twice. Nope. Didn't work. So here he is, hiding back here. Ouch. You can actually read his journal. So let's read it while we're killing some guys. The original survey crew sent by the Explorers League was indeed correct in their findings. The ground here holds artifacts of unlimited value to our people. No doubt we will find many answers in our quest for knowledge beneath the sand and rock of Bael Modan. The geology of the region dictates we use extreme measures, however. Many of the sand deposits have solidified under the harsh conditions and varying climate. Let's go grab a few more guys to kill. The solution is quite simple, however. Oh. I can't swing the staff fast enough. It's kind of annoying. Using wood pulp as an absorbent, we can combine traces of nitroglycerin with sodium nitrate to develop a strong blasting charge, capable of breaking through even the most dense masses. The work will be noisy and disruptive, but our search is of far greater importance than the comfort of the local inhabitants. In fact, we've already had to drive a band of bullmen out of the area who are proving to be a nuisance. That's us. The fact that we are dealing with various rogue elements out here leads me to believe we will need support from the King's army. Not only will the excavation require military support, it would seem to my novice eye that the location of Bael Modan might be of strategic value to the Alliance, considering the volatility of world politics in the current state. Alas, I've digressed. There's much work to be done beneath the rock. I've spent too much time writing and not enough digging. So it doesn't really say what they found that's apparently so valuable. I guess we'll never know. Wow, respawns are fast. So I still need 2 foremen, and this rogue with way too good of weapons, who's clearly just grinding. Oh, you think this is a bot? No, it's not a bot. Okay. He was actually controlling the way a player would. And I do need one more foreman. One more foreman, and after this, 2 excavators. Now we've got another player here too. Well, oh, 2 players. Shaman Druid. That's a good combo. Looks like we're gonna have to compete to find our last foreman. Oh, go figure. One spawned right as I was in the middle of... Oh, I got him first. Sorry, buddy. That's my kill. Nope. Too late. I'm done. Really wants me in this group. So now I think he gives us a follow-up quest.
What brings you here?
Many innocent Tauren lost their lives, or were forced off their ancestral birthplace when the Dwarves of Bael Modan arrived. My land must be reclaimed. Khazgorn met the fate he earned. I feel no remorse for the fool. He was an infidel in these lands. May his death serve as a warning to all those who threaten to disrupt our way of life. Now let me take a moment to study the Dwarf's journal. It is clear the prospector depended on explosives and those noisy vehicles to rip the ground apart. We can expect a new foreman to take over soon. I want to give the Dwarves a taste of their own medicine. According to these plans, if we combine nitroglycerin with wood pulp and sodium nitrate, we can create an explosive charge. The riflemen, soldiers, and officers in the keep are known to have the supplies. Collect these items and bring them to me. I will fashion a charge that the Dwarves won't forget.
Be careful.
Alright, so now we're going in the keep. A little more dangerous, close quarters. And I think they're all just random drops, if I remember right. So, you just kind of got to get lucky. But what's nice though is you don't necessarily have to go like way deep into the keep, because you can get it from anybody. In fact, you can get it from all these guys outside. So, if you really want to, you can just hang out outside. Ooh, we got some silk. So there we got one of each, or well, one of two of them. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. Whoops. Killed my totem. What I remembered is there's actually another quest giver down here in this tent. And he's a dwarf, actually. You wouldn't think would have any interest in helping us. Or asking us to help him, rather. But it is the case. Feegly the Exiled. I guess that makes more sense now. Stop walking around.
You got my attention.
Tear of the Moons. The power was mine, in my very hands, and I want it back. Back, I say. Those dirty excavators uncovered it. So beautiful it was. Deemed the Tear of the Moons. It was the first great discovery we made at Bael Modan. It should have been mine. Mine, I say. General Twinbraid grew jealous of the power it gave me. He locked it away in the keep. Called it cursed, he did. The fool. Others wanted it, and they had to be stopped. That bastard Twinbraid drove me off. Now I want it back. Back, I say.
Off with you.
Level 30. Oh, man. I don't remember that being... Oops, where am I going? I need to go up this way. I don't remember it being such a high level thing, although now I am thinking more about it, and that place is actually really difficult to get into, down in the bottom. So, unless another player comes up here and is interested in going through, I think I'm just gonna stick without being outside. Why you gotta take the totems? Offhand +6 spirit, nice. Hey, there's one. Oops. So he's got the same quest, and here, let's give him this one. Alright. So I guess we will do that quest. Where that guy came from. Now he's hitting me. So we actually need to go down this way. I think we'll be safest pulling all of our enemies in this room. Oh, hey, we got 2 more guys over there. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle all those guys. Twin Braid himself is in there. I guess the druid is kind of cheesing, jumping up and down off the steps like that. Alright, while they're messing around, I'm gonna grab the item out of the chest here. Why? Why? keep getting to use my intellect thing. Nice. So yeah, good thing those other players showed up, because this place is difficult. Oh, we're not even done with our other quest yet. For some reason I assumed we were done. I don't have everything. I still need 2 items total. Not too bad. So we're gonna give this guy his cursed item back, and
What's on your mind?
where's the Tear of the Moons? I need it now. Need, I say. At last, the power is mine again. Oh, I didn't click on it soon enough. The other guy turned it in first. And that's what happened to him. He turned into a trog. It's not gonna wait for him to respawn before I can turn it in. Which I hope is not a long time. I've never had to wait for this before. I don't know how long of a respawn this is. Well, I guess we can just gaze down into this poor excavation site. So what do you think it is? Is it... I mean, if Tauren were living here, but this doesn't look like Tauren architecture. Oh, there he is.
Interest you on a pint? Be good.
Okay, well, we already saw what happens, so... let's move on. Turns out it was cursed. I'm sure you could guess from the the fanaticism in his speech about getting the thing back. Man, she really hates my totems. Same girl. It's just annoying that I can't swing my staff fast enough to prevent her from hitting it. See that guy back there. Alright, looks like we're going back in briefly. Alright, got mine. Good deal. Oh, these guys are back too. Alright. So he needs 2 more sodium, he says. We'll keep an eye on the chat window. Oh, wait. Why did that guy... That was strange. Oh, bruiseweed. Just wondering where that was. Okay, Gan. Got your ingredients. Now we get to blow something up, right? At least that's how I understood it. Oh, here's the hardest part of the quest. Finding him again. It's a long road that he walks up and down. I didn't realize till just now I was in the looking for group channel that entire time. That's why my chat channel was so overwhelmed. I was in that when I was looking for an SFK group and I forgot to leave.
Bael.
I see you are back. While Khazgorm's death might delay the digging in my ancestral lands some, it will by no means bring a total end to the destruction. The keep at Bael Modan is an increasing military threat. Built to defend the dig site, it is now poised for offensive force as well. If you have the ingredients I requested, I can fashion a charge that will make the hasty dwarves reconsider their actions here in the Barrens. I see you were quite industrious, shaman. No doubt we shall soon have a fitting surprise for those dwarves. Following Khazgorm's plans, it should be no problem to fashion an explosive charge. Ah, there we go. Oh, is it really that easy? Now, I'm going to entrust you with a special task. Take this explosive stick and use it to blow up the flying machine at Bael Modan. Not only is the flying machine a key part of the site's infrastructure, it also serves as a weapon of war. More importantly, it is an icon of power and an insult to the memory of my tribe. Make me proud by completing this heroic task, and you shall be rewarded.
Farewell.
Nice. So we get to blow up a, what are they called? Gyrocopter, or whatever they call them in this game. Which one is it? Revenge of Gan. Oh yeah, look at that. 3 intellect, 3 spirit ring. That's a healing ring. And we don't have one yet, so that is a great reward for us. Explosive stick of Gan. Perfect for destroying flying machines. Wow. It's a pretty specific explosive. If I recall, so there's a crane there, and I think there's a helipad. Yeah, there it is. We're gonna have to fight our way up. They're not just gonna let me blow it up for nothing. Now, can I get by without these guys? Ooh, wait. Lord Cyric Blackforge? Who's that? Entering combat. Uh-oh. Alright, bring it on. We're taking on Lord Cyric, apparently. I was gonna leave him alone. Nothing interesting. I don't remember there being a named guy over here. And he didn't drop anything either. Wow. Yeah, that was really good at blowing up a flying machine. Everything else was perfectly fine. Can't pass up free leather, right? Okay, so that's the sort of name that you're skeptical of for being a bot, right? Let's see if we can test this out here. So I bet you they're gonna go for this guy next. Oh, dang it. That's not what I wanted to happen. So I'm gonna test this out. Oh, I picked the wrong one. So I'm gonna wait until they're trying to engage this mob here, because I think they'll go for this one next. And then I'll pull it first. And see if they'll kill it. Yeah, look at that. Don't bother them that it's my mob. They're not going to get any experience or any loot. And they just kill it just like normal. Okay, so what you do in this situation, right click on them, hit report player 4, cheating, and type in something, say it's a bot. There you go. That's how you help make the game a better place. And like I was saying, nonsense names like this are much more suspicious than something that actually makes sense. So I think, I don't actually know, obviously I've not looked into it because I don't do it, but I'm assuming what happens is, you know, people create characters, put in a random name because they don't care what it's called, and then they turn on these bot programs and level them all the way up to 60, and then sell the character, of which you can just do a name change with, so it doesn't matter that its name is something completely ridiculous. Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. For a sec there, I was like, wait, did I run past him and I completely forgot to turn my quest in?
Greetings.
You've done well. May you be revered in Thunderbluff as a defender of sacred Tauren lands and a champion of the Lost Tribe.
Be careful.
Awesome. Oh. Okay. Oh, those are the... You made it out. Good job, man. Those are the Alliance Outrunners that killed me that one time. Several episodes ago. So you know what? Let's... see if anybody wants to do counterattack. I wouldn't mind just knocking it out real fast. Oh. Can't skin that one. Okay. So nobody's responding. No big deal. I think what I want to do now, so this is actually not a Baron's quest, it's a Thousand Needles quest. And if we're not going to do counterattack, I know we said we're going to do BFD soon. We've got a couple of Stone Talon ones that I'm actually not quite ready to do yet. So I think, why don't we head into Ashenvale? I mean, I know we have technically been there already for our Water Totem quest. But we haven't quested yet. So I think,
What brings you here?
yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. I think I'll fly to Ashenvale off screen, and we will get started doing a couple of quests up in Ashenvale next time. But instead of watching me fly, I can just wrap this one up here. So thanks for joining me. We wrapped up the Barons, and I'll see you next time.